Information to help you run your business better and improve your marketing campaigns. My name is Hank Hoffmeyer, and thank you for joining me on Hank's Marketing and Business Tips. I just met Brian Glibkowski today on LinkedIn, and we hopped on and had a Zoom call. Really enjoyed getting to know Brian. And as we were talking, he told me about this framework he has and what his life work has been. And we were talking about sales and how sales needs to be kind of like a 50-50 relationship. I would not do a good job of talking about what that means, but Brian can tell you. I want Brian to tell you about himself and a little bit about how the sales process needs to be equal. Brian, go ahead.
Thanks, Hank. Appreciate this opportunity. Yeah, we were having a stimulating conversation, and to summarize, my background, I've done research on answers. I have a book called Answer Intelligence, and really looks at questions and answers, but says we need to focus on answers because it's underappreciated. And what we were discussing was a chapter in my book, Sales AQ, Sales Answer Intelligence, authored by Gong and Salesforce and myself. And looking at Gong's research, it pointed out that effective sales conversations are balanced. Both sides speak about equally. So I think that's interesting if you haven't heard it. And the second point that I think is interesting is that most sales calls that are effective are balanced in terms of questions and answers. And I would provide sort of a straw person sort of to think about this. Imagine going out to dinner with a friend, and an effective conversation with a friend. What is it? It's balanced. Both sides speak about equally. What is it? It's balanced. Both sides ask and answer questions. So this really tugs at some basic assumptions we have in the sales process about, who speaks, when, and how much. And I think you just need to keep in mind that it needs to be balanced. And in answer intelligence terms, that means we need to focus more on answers and providing a critical lens on how to answer more effectively.
Yeah, stop being the way I used to be. I'm really good, when it comes to personal relationships and listening and speaking, but I used to verbally vomit on people is a term I would use when I used to do sales because I always thought everybody needed to know how awesome, the product or service I was talking about was. And I thought if I talked more, I would talk them into buying the product or the service, where listening is the most important because then you can ask the right questions. Brian, it was great to get to know you today. And I'm sure my followers are going to love this little tidbit as well. They should probably check out you, connect with you, get your book, all those things, and connect with you. I'm going to drop a link right here and let people find you. But hope everybody's having a great day, and don't be afraid to meet new people.
Well said. Thanks, Hank.